So here's another video to talk about goal setting for your business. Oftentimes when you're setting goals for your business, most businesses will just sit down and go, well, here's where we're at, here's what we want to get to, so let's set a goal for this and go for it. Now, part of goal setting should be more than just setting the goal, but also coming up with a plan of how are we going to accomplish that goal. This is a common challenge that as a marketer I run into quite often with businesses. I've had companies come to me and say, I have a goal of I want to go to $100,000 in sales this month, or $20,000 a month in revenue, or whatever it is. I'll say, great, where are you at right now? I'm at like $3,000 or $4,000 of monthly revenue right now. Okay, so you've got a big goal you want to accomplish. What is the time frame? I want to do it in the next 6 months. Okay, so what that means is this is what it's going to cost you to do that. So people, I think, have a tendency to set goals, but not set the realistic goals. They don't look at the realistic side of those goals. That's part of that SMART, specific, measurable, actionable, realistic goal. You want to make sure that it is a realistic goal. So if you want to grow your business, think about how long, if you have 20 clients and you want to get to 40 clients, and let's say your average is 2 new sales per month, well, how long is it going to take you to double that, to hit 20? 10 months of work. Now, when you factor in your attrition rate, your churn, if out of every 2 sales that come in, you have 1 that leaves, by the time 10 months are up, you're only going to be about 30 leads. You're only going to have about 30 clients. So you've got to take into account, okay, what is going on? How can I make sure my goal is moving forward? So set very realistic goals for your business. And this is one way to help you with that, is to set a plan in place. Have the goal and then write down, step 2 is now how are we going to accomplish that? We're going to run these ads. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's an important thing to look at too, because when you come to me and say, Curtis, here's our goals, here's what we would like to do, can you help us with that? I'll say, yes, I can, but here's what it's going to cost to get to that point. So, and I've literally had this experience with numerous business owners where they say, I want to get to this, I'm right here, and I want to get to here in the next 3 or 4 months. And I say, great, I think I can help you with that. I'm pretty sure we can put a campaign together to do it. But you're going to have to spend like $2,000 a month in ad spend to generate the kind of traffic you need to get there. And they're like, I don't have $2,000 a month to spend to do that. I'm like, well, that's what it's going to cost. You're going to have to run some serious ads, run some serious numbers to get to that scale, to get up to that many clients. So they didn't think that through. They thought, oh, I could double my revenue, but only pay $500 a month to do it. And that doesn't happen that way. There's still constraints in the world. And so that's the challenge as a marketer that me and all the other agencies have, is we have to look at your goals and say, is this realistic? Can we make this work? What is it going to take to get that? If you're only getting 2,000 people a month to your website, and you want to get like 100,000 people a month hitting your website, because you get the 1% of your client, 1% of the people that go to your website actually convert, that's your conversion ratio. So you just want to ramp up the numbers as fast as you can. Well, that's great, but to get 100,000 people to your website, you're probably going to have to be spending $10,000 a month to get there. This is the thing that people forget when they look into how to be successful. Even viral videos. This happens a lot too. People are like, oh, I want to go viral like this guy did. He made a bunch of videos and went viral. Well, that is true, he did, but what you didn't see was he spent 20 hours scouring the internet, looking up keywords, searching for information to make a video. So there's like 20 hours of prep and editing and preparing and research and stuff that went into making that video so that it would go viral. And they don't realize that and put that in place. So be realistic with your goals and put a plan in place to help you understand what is it going to take to get these goals, because that is going to help you to make sure you can move in the right direction to really have success in your business. If you just pull a number out of your hat and say, that's the goal, we're just going to drive to that goal, okay, you can, and you may even hit that goal, which isn't bad, that's a good thing, but maybe that you could have done it better. Maybe there's other ways you could improve if you thought that process through better. So that's an important concept. for you to understand is be realistic in what you set, especially when it comes to marketing. Set your goals, but look at putting a plan in place before you implement those goals to make sure that you will actually get there. You can put a high number up, but unless you know how you're going to actually get there, then there's no guarantee you're going to hit it. So have a good plan in place.